What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing you guys a brand new video. We're going to be doing a mid-fade on one of my clients, so stay tuned. We started off by saturating the hair and combing everything in place. You always want to make sure you separate the top from the sides, so you don't cut any unnecessary hairs. Now that we're done creating our silhouette, we can move on to our Go to FX and create our first guideline. You always want to make sure you contour this guideline to their head shape so the fade can flow better. Now that we're done balding them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You always want to make sure you make your second guideline about an inch thickness just so you can spread the blend. Now that we're done setting in our guideline, we can close the lever all the way closed and midway to help you erase our initial guideline. Now that we're done blending our initial guideline, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. You also want to make sure you feed the hair into the clipper with your comb. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Now that we're done softening up the line with the one guard, we can move on to the half guard and erase the line completely. Now we're moving on to our two guard all the way open and we're creating our fourth guideline. Make sure to use the comb to feed the hair into the clipper and that you're flicking out with the clipper. We're going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up the line and get it ready for the 1.5 guard. Now that our line is soft enough, we can move on to the 1.5 guard and erase the line completely. Moving on to the 3 guard all the way open, we're going to continue to debulk and blend into our silhouette. Now I'm using my previous guards to detail as much as I can. Now I'm using my clipper over comb method to blend into the rest of the rate that's left over. Always make sure to tilt your comb at a 45-degree angle or whichever angle is necessary due to the density of the hair follicles. Also, I want you guys to remember when the cutting blade is horizontal, I'm debulking, and when the cutting blade is going vertical, I'm blending. Moving on to the back, we're going to start off with our Goat FX and continue to bald him out. Now that we're done balding them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. Remember, we are near the occipital bone, so you want to make sure you spend more time here. Moving on to the one guard all the way open, we're creating our third guideline and we're using the comb to feed the hair into the clipper if needed. Now that we're done creating our fourth guideline with the 2 guard and softening up the line, we can move on to the 1.5 guard and erase the line completely. This is near the occipital bone, so make sure you're very careful. Now we're moving on to our clipper over comb method because we are near the calic area and we want to make sure we leave enough weight to blend in. Now that we're done with the fade, we moved on to our T outliners and we're sliding up his C cup, starting off at the bottom and working our way to the top arch. Before we start to line him up, we're going to prep the hairline by combing all the baby hairs in place and debulking. When lining up the mustache, you want to be as gentle as possible because you could bite their lip with the teeth of the trimmer. Now that we're done prepping the line, we can start off in the middle and work our way to the sides. Make sure you take your time and make sure that the hair is feeding into the teeth of the trimmer. Moving on to our Turkish razor and Derby premium blades, we're going to make them as crispy as possible, and we're also going to be doing his eyebrows. Remember to apply shave gel and stretch the skin when using your razor, and always keep your razor at a 45-degree angle. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Now that we're done with our hairline, we can move on to the eyebrows.